Hello, everybody. My name is Darlene Kim Sharon Rosemaster from the New Jersey Bergen Center. As you can see, I'm just an ordinary person, not used to presenting in this with this many people, right? We're just ordinary people enjoying products, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm so glad to be here. And I remember my first Success Academy, there was not this much diversity in the audience. If you look around, you can see people of all diverse ethnicities, right? We live in America, we're the melting pot, aren't we? Yeah. So a lot of people wonder what ethnicity I am. They say, is she Korean? Is she Japanese? Is she Chinese? I've even gotten, is she Filipino? Actually, I'm mixed. I'm Korean, and I'm Japanese, and I'm Native Hawaiian. Yeah, let's hear it for Hawaii. I was born in America, on the island of Oahu, Hawaii. But it doesn't matter what kind of background we come from, right? All of us could come from all different backgrounds. But if you're in this room right now, we all have something in common now, don't we? Atomy. We love Atomy. Amazing Atomy. Isn't that right? So Atomy brings people together. That's what I believe. We're a big Atomy family now. Okay, so you know absolute quality, absolute price. You just heard about that. But to me, Atomy is also the absolute company. What do you think? Yes. I first fell in love with the products, and then I read about the company. And I realized this is a company that I could really support and feel good about supporting. How about you? So what I did to get here is I followed the system. And then I started sharing with my friends, and even I started to make new friends to share with. They became happy consumers and happy business partners. And honestly, Atomy has improved my life, and I've become happier as well. Now, the system of success, let's talk about that. The weekly meetings, the monthly one-day seminars, the Success Academy. You must attend these. I remember coming to my first meeting, right? It wasn't ready. I think the system wasn't ready at that time for English speakers, but I didn't give up. I was hungry for information. But I also want to mention, take initiative and self-study. Do your part to learn more. Now, do we need Atomy? Yes. How many of you here are in debt? Anybody have loans to pay off? Some of you don't want to raise your hand, I understand that. How many of you have student loans that you have to pay off? That takes forever, doesn't it? I know I have a big student loan to pay off right now. But Atomy can give you early retirement and can give you financial freedom, but also time freedom. Who wants time flexibility? So let's build a better life and do this Atomy opportunity. Now the basics, what is Atomy? It's a global distribution hub. It's an online shopping club. And you join through a referral because you need to know someone, you need to know a member to be a member, isn't that right? So there's no membership fees though, that's amazing. And you can earn points just by shopping. Now consumers, new consumers can simply stay consumers, but every consumer can start the business at any time, okay? Active membership. Now how do you keep your membership active if there's no fees? Well, you buy one product under your own ID, your member ID, and when you buy that product, your membership extends automatically another 12 months. The next time you buy a product, your membership extends another 12 months. Does that make sense? Yes. Now, to me, the Atomy opportunity is connecting people to the company, and connecting people to the products. And we support the Atomy company, right? Now, when we support the company, doesn't it get bigger? The business gets bigger, right? Atomy shares the profits with us. That's where our compensation comes from. And it's done through a network marketing system. But I want to mention, Atomy is rewriting the history of network marketing. Don't you think so? It's very different. Sometimes I like to say it's a new network marketing company or like a hybrid because it's so different to me when I hear about the other ones. Now, Atomy eliminates the negatives usually associated with traditional network marketing. So what are the negatives? Can you think of some? The fees, right? Atomy, they eliminated that. There's no fees. There's no joining fees, no monthly fees, no annual fees, and no website usage fees. Okay, what else? What about forced purchases? There's no forced purchases here. That means there's no monthly purchase requirements. Who likes that? No auto shipment and no investment. So what does that mean? Zero risk. There's no risk in trying this opportunity, so why not? Because you can have a big gain. You can get residual income here. And this residual income can last beyond your lifetime because it can be inherited. Now, what is residual income? To me, it's wealth creation because the income grows. It continues to grow and grow and grow, and it grows exponentially, okay? And it gives you time freedom when you have residual income. Time flexibility. I really want that. What about you? Okay, now how do we start? I know there's some new people here. Use the products. Try the products. Don't do the business if you don't like the products, right? So start trying more and more products, and then know why Atomy is better. Why the Atomy product is better than other products on the market. And I tell you, every Atomy product has an additional benefit compared to other things on the market. Then learn how to order. Then learn how to register. And then share with others. Share your experience with other people. Share your knowledge with other people as well. And follow the Atomy system. The Atomy system is better than anything you can think of on your own. And in order to go far in Atomy, you must follow the Atomy system. Okay, global company. Yes, Atomy's parent company is in South Korea. It's a global business operating in 14 countries. These are the locations. And it's expanding globally. These countries are going to open in the future. Is everyone happy about that? Yes. My Atomy market is a global market. When I go shopping the Atomy online store, I feel like I'm shopping a global market. I can get the best international products right in Atomy, and there's so much more to come. Okay, let's shop Atomy now. Now, this is a picture from the website. Every time you buy an Atomy product, there's points associated with it. Let's say, for example, you buy the Atomy probiotics, and then you earn 13,000 PV. Now, all the products are in thousands, so don't be scared about that number. Points. So when I say PV, PV stands for point value. So when you shop and you buy products, you start to earn PV, okay? And then when you share with your friends and just start to make new friends too, your referrals, they start using the products, they collect points too, and you get 100% of those points as a thank you for recommending to others. Now your referrals, let's talk about that. Your referrals can be direct or indirect. It doesn't matter here in Atomy, okay? And your membership ID is actually one global ID. That means you can have referrals from all over the globe, okay? Wherever we're open and wherever we can get membership. Global referrals. And also, there's no limit to the amount of referrals that you can have. Isn't that amazing? Now, let's talk about the income. Two main types of income, okay? General commission and what we call mastership bonus. So let's talk about general commission first. Now, when you register, of course, it's a line form. You could register in the United States, and then you could have a referral from Mexico or Canada or Japan. There's no borders when we talk about membership. And then you become part of a community of happy consumers. But to do the Atomy business, you must create two consumer groups, okay? So let's say you have, these are my referrals here on my left, and these are my referrals on the right, okay? So create two consumer groups. That's what you start with. Let's back up. Now, when you create the consumer groups, right, just by recommending the products, when they start to use the products, they get points and you get points also. So let's talk about the PV and where it accumulates. Okay, it can accumulate in your personal PV. That's when you use your own member ID to purchase products. Okay, when you purchase those products, those points come into your account as personal PV. Personal PV is for qualification only. Okay, but the good thing is there's no expiration. So your personal PV points can never reset to 0. Does that make sense? Okay, I recommend once you register, go ahead and start using the products and get your personal PV up to 10,000 PV. Okay, a minimum of 10,000. Why? Because you need to have a minimum of 10,000 to collect from your group, the group PV. Okay, and what we talked about, probiotics. One box of probiotics is already 13,000 PV, isn't it? Okay, now, these are the different classifications of qualifications. Okay, these are the classes of qualification. Okay, it looks a little like a lot of information here. There's 2 ways to qualify, but we're going to talk about the basic way. You see there where it says agent, where it says 300,000 PV? After you get your 10,000 PV in your account, go ahead and keep using more products. And your next goal should be to reach 300,000 points in your account, okay, as personal PV. Now let's switch and talk about group PV. Group PV is, like I said, these are your referrals on your left and your referrals on your right. When they use the products, those points from them float up to you as what? Left group PV and right group PV. Are you with me so far? Okay, group PV, this PV counts towards your commission. Okay, just by them being happy consumers and reordering, becoming healthier, becoming prettier, right? So your total group PV from your left and your right, let's say you don't get a check by the end of the day. What happens? It's okay. Just let them start using the products. The points will start to float in, and if you don't get a check by the end of the day, it just rolls over till the next day. And the next day after that. It just keeps rolling over until you earn commission. There's no time limit where you have to earn your commission. Does that make sense? Now, let's do a good example. Okay, let's say your personal PV, you have qualified already as an agent. Okay, you start using the products, the points accumulate in your account, and then you start recommending to other people, and they start getting their points too, just from buying products. When it accumulates, let's say, this whole group, okay, all the products that they're buying, all the points accumulate to what? A minimum of 300,000 on your left, and a minimum of 300,000 on your right. Okay, that's total group. What happens? You earn commission of about $60. I haven't seen it go below $60 right now, so it's a minimum of $60. You can earn that on a daily basis. How does that sound? That's when you're just getting started. Now let's do another example. Let's say you want to earn more than $60 a day. Well, you go ahead and increase your personal PV. You want to qualify for the next level, right, of higher general commission. You want to qualify for your masterships. So you increase that, and now you're qualified as a special agent. And then the group on your left, they start using more products, and everyone's so happy. The total in a day could be more than 700,000. It does happen. So let's say your total left group, it accumulates to minimum 700, and your right group, minimum 700. What happens? Your commission now becomes $120 a day. Yes. Now, this is what we talked about, but it's in chart form. I want to point out something here. You see where it says score? Well, some people ask me, why Darlene, is it plus or minus $60? Why is it plus or minus 120? Because actually you're earning points, and those points get put into a formula. Okay, so the commission is like this right now. But that's not only it. It could be $240 a day, $360 a day, $600 a day. The maximum we can get here for the general commission is $1,200 a day. That's amazing. Now, if you take $1,200 a day times 25 days in a month, you know how much that is? $30,000 a month in residual income. Residual income, it will still be coming in even if you're on vacation. And let's say you have to take time off, right? That residual income is still coming. $30,000 a month just from general commission. I haven't even told you about mastership bonus yet. So let's talk about that. Mastership bonus. We have 7 different levels of masterships, okay? You've heard about some earlier. Sales master is the first level, all the way up to imperial master. Now, Atomy bonuses, there's a budget for bonuses, okay? But take a look at this. Out of their entire budget for bonuses, 50% of that bonus gets paid out to the first level mastership. And then the rest of the 6, they have to split that. I know some high leaders in this room right now, they're not happy about that. But I'm happy about that because Atomy knows when you first start, it's harder, isn't it? You're learning something new. It starts to become a little difficult because you've never done it before. And that's the first level sales master. But when you go past sales master, maybe you've done it 100 times, 1,000 times. Doesn't it get easier? It makes sense to me to reward the bottom people because it's the hardest to reach those first levels. Okay, this shows to me the generosity in the heart of the company. Now, this chart represents the monthly income you could be earning at each of the different level masterships. General commission plus the bonus. Now take a look at Imperial Master way at the top. Okay, it's $50,000 a month. Actually, we have Imperial Masters now in the company. They're making a minimum of $50,000. They're making way more than that. I'm just so excited because it's like I can't believe it. It's so possible here, everyone. Okay, this is an example of what's not Atomy. Okay? Now, look at the top. There's one person making all the money. And then the bottom people have to share a very little amount. I don't think that's really fair, right? Let me give you another example. For example, if you work in a department, let's say you have a regular job and you work in a department with a lot of employees. How many managers are there? Probably one, right? One manager, a lot of employees. If you're one of those employees and you work really, really hard and you get the best evaluations and you're the best one in the department, can you become manager? No, because there's only one space up there, isn't there? There's only one manager position. If that's filled, you can't move up. You're stuck. You just have to wait till they get fired or they get laid off. And sometimes employees are hoping that manager gets fired so they can move up. There's no room at the top, but that's not Atomy. They cut off the top so there's more room and space for everyone at the top, okay? Now, although we talked about registration being in a line, when you join the business, this is what it looks like to me. Everyone has equal opportunity. Okay, nobody can stop your success. It's actually up to you. Once you start the business, it is up to you to get to the top and work with your team. But there's nothing blocking you, so there's no ceiling, so why not go for it? Now, we talked about the top, the max, the $50,000 per month. These are the different masterships. And I want to mention here, it's not about time. A lot of people ask me, how long is it going to take me to get to Sales Master, Diamond Master, Sharon Rose? It's not about time, it's about your activity. So how long will it take you? That's up to you. Okay, and why not? There's no investment, no fees, no risk. Who's excited? I mean, that's amazing. Why not go for it? Atomy Mastership. So let's go quickly. How to reach a mastership. And you want to reach a mastership because what? Masterships get bonuses. Okay. In Atomy, you can earn bonuses twice a month. Okay, these are called challenge periods, 1st to the 15th, 16th to the end of the month. So what I like to say is when you've been in Atomy and you're doing the business, every time you look at a calendar, you see the 15th and the end of the month, right? Because that's when the deadlines are for your bonuses. So let's say you make a plan to reach Sales Master. What do you need to do? First, pick a challenge period. Okay, pick one of the challenge periods to really go for your mastership. And then increase your personal PV to 700,000. Okay, and within that challenge period, when your left group accumulates a minimum of 2.5 million, okay, and your right group accumulates 2.5 million, now that's within a 2-week period. That's very doable. What happens? You become sales master, and then you earn a bonus, a $400 bonus. That's amazing. Okay. Now, right now, I've seen a minimum of 400, so it's like more than 400. Every 2 weeks, wouldn't that be good? Okay, and then you get a one-time promotional gift. Okay, so these are gifts that you get. Now, if you understand how to make sales master, you'll understand the rest of the masterships much easier. So let's take a look. Let's say you're sales master now, and you want to move up to what? Diamond, right. Now, take a look at the left side and the right side. Is it about PV? Now it changes to become, okay, I made sales master. Now let me show a minimum of 2 partners on my left group out of all those people. I'm going to show them what I did. I'm going to help them and teach them how to become sales master. And when you make 2 sales masters on the left and 2 on the right within the same challenge period, you become what's called diamond master. Automatically, you become diamond master. So you know what I think? Don't focus on your own success. Focus on your partner's success. You made sales master already. Show your partners how to do it also. Your partners want to make that sales master bonus, so show them how. So we work really hard in Atomy, but it's not hard to do. I've already done this, so let me show you how I did it. Doesn't that make sense? Focus on your partner's success. And I have to say, a little personal note, I remember making Diamond Master my first time. And you know what? It was really different from making Sales Master because it was about teamwork. It was about helping your partners and coordinating. So build trust and cooperation in your group, and you guys can go up together. Oh, and then just to mention, look at that. You got a laptop computer when you're a Diamond Master. Who wants to go for that, right? Now, Sharon Rose Master, same thing. You were a diamond, and now you need to show 2 of your partners how to become diamond also. 2 on your left, 2 on your right. And what happens? You become Sharon Rose automatic. Now you start to get a cash bonus, $2,000. And travel tickets too. Star Master, same thing. You were Sharon Rose. Now you're going to teach your partners how to become Sharon Rose, and you will become Star Master automatic. But look at that bonus of $10,000. And more travel tickets. Royal Master. Oh my goodness. Look at the bonus there. $50,000 in cash. Wow. They help pay for your car. Another trip, a longer vacation. And then you start getting what's called sponsorship activities. You get $2,000 a month for sponsorship activities to help out your team. Your team's going to be really happy. They want you to become Royal Master, right? Next is Crown Master. Look at the cash bonus there. $300,000. We're going to hear about that later on. And then you get a luxury car. And then you get a vacation. And then $5,000 a month for sponsorship activities. We have a lot of leaders here sitting at this table. These are ordinary people, just like you and me. But it's possible here in Atomy. I can't wait to hear more from them. Imperial Master, what do they get? Some of you know already. Look at that. $1 million in cash as a bonus. This is not just a dream. It can be reality, really. Now, that's the CEO there, driving a forklift, okay? He's so happy to deliver this $1 million in cash. Sponsorship activities are $10,000. $10,000 a month. Now you don't even have to drive. You get a chauffeur in a car, okay? Then you get an office, an assistant, and a vacation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our very first Imperial Master, and she was a woman. Let's hear it, ladies. this is really possible here. Not only that, we had our second Imperial Master, okay? And then our third, Song Il Kim, Imperial Master. My very first seminar, he was a guest speaker. He was an Imperial Master back then. But when I heard him speak his personal story, it really touched my heart. And it was at that one-day seminar that I decided this was for me. To see him rise to the top and become Imperial Master, it really warms my heart. Look at that. Aren't they happy? Don't you want to be happy too? That can be you one day. Here comes the CEO with your $1 million in cash. Prepare for it. Okay, before I leave, I want you to remember, and I'll leave you with this. The distance between your dreams and reality is called action. So turn your dreams into reality, everyone. Thank you very much. I wish you all success.